Who hasn't had the lighting Grinch ruin the day by stealing a section of lights from your Christmas display? You worked hard and invested time and money to create something beautiful, put smiles on the faces of your family and friends, only to be disappointed when some don't come on or they just go out after a while. With time short and the holidays quickly approaching, what can you do? The Lightkeeper Pro, the complete tool to repair miniature light sets. Now you can have the power to stop the Grinch with the Lightkeeper Pro's new patented technology. You can easily and quickly repair your lights with a plug-and-click fix. Anyone can be the pro. Fix icicle, net, swag, cluster, you name the type of miniature lights. And you do it while the lights are still on the tree or in your yard. The Pro is really great for pre-lit trees, and you can fix these even if the tree is up and decorated. Hi, I'm Ed Roberts, and with me today is Rich Frederick, inventor of the Lightkeeper Pro. He'll explain how this technology will help you keep your lights burning bright this holiday season.
Thanks, Ed. I designed the Lightkeeper Pro to take the frustration and mystery out of miniature light set repair. It's the complete tool with everything you need. The quick fix trigger is a dramatic breakthrough. It can repair light set failures caused by defective shunts, and it does it with the squeeze of a trigger. Before this technology, there were instruments that were intended to help you find the problem, but then you had to fix it. Now the Pro does the work for you. It sends a pulse into the lights, and this pulse finds and fixes most problems. One defective bulb shunt can often be the cause of an entire light section, 50 or so bulbs, being out.
So one small problem can look like a big problem, and it really isn't.
That's right. Miniature lights are manufactured in a series circuit with 35 or 50 bulbs in a section. Power has to run through each bulb to get to the next, and if one bulb is removed or fails to complete the circuit, the entire section goes out. When a filament burns out, there is a shunt built into each bulb that is supposed to kick in and keep the rest of the lights lit.
Well, we all know that this doesn't happen a lot of the time, though.
Yes, and the result is 50 lights are out, and you don't know which one is causing the problem.
Well, there seems to be a lot going on.
There is, but that's where this technology makes it easy. Let's fix a pre-lit tree.
Okay.
The lights are out, and there are wires and sockets everywhere. Where do you begin?
It looks hopeless.
But it's not. Simply remove any unlit bulb from its socket, then plug the special connector at the end of the Lightkeeper into the socket and click a few times. And the lights are fixed.
That's amazing. Now, if I understand, the Lightkeeper Pro puts a pulse into the lights, and the pulse went around in there, found the problem, and fixed it.
You got it. And it works on deer, icicle lights, and more.
Can I do this?
Sure. Let's try an icicle light.
Okay. I remove a bulb, plug the socket in, squeeze the trigger a few times, and wow!
You'll hear it click each time you squeeze the trigger. After they're fixed, just put the bulb you took out back in, and there's usually a bulb that's burned out. This bulb should be replaced. Let's fix a deer. This works on all miniature lights, and the procedure is the same.
I remove a bulb and plug the socket in.
Yes, some sockets have a tab on the side, and it goes up.
I pull the trigger a few times, and something electronic happens, runs around in there, and finds and fixes the problem. Wow, you don't even have to disconnect the light sets, and you know immediately when it's fixed.
That's the new feature in the Pro. Technology can be really neat. Just plug, click, and fix. Put the bulb back in, replace the one bad bulb that caused the rest to go out, and get on with Christmas. And there's a lot more in this tool. If for any reason you can't use the socket connector, for example, the socket's really big, like the Canadian outdoor lights, a second quick fix method is provided using the light set plug. There are a couple extra easy steps, and they're covered in the instructions.
Will the socket connector or the quick fix trigger repair all problems?
I wish it could, but all problems are not related to defective bulbs or shunts. The problem may be twisted wires or a loose bulb. The Lightkeeper Pro has additional repair features that allow you to easily find and fix these problems too. Let's take a look.
Okay.
There's an audible continuity detector built into the tip.
And how does that work?
Have the light set laid out fairly flat. Push down on the button and move the tip to the side of the first bulb, closest to the plug. You should hear a beeping sound. If not, reverse the plug.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Next, move the tip towards the wires, about halfway between the light sockets, until there's a steady beeping sound. Maintaining this distance, about a ½ inch, scan down the wires. The beeping will stop. The spot between where it beeps and doesn't is where the defect is. In this case, it's just a loose bulb.
Boy, that beeping makes it easy to find the problem. But how do you know if the bulb is good or bad, or if there's another problem at this point?
That brings us to the next feature, the bulb and fuse tester. The bulb is inserted in the tester, and you know immediately if the bulb is good. Fuses can be tested in the fuse tester. In this case, the LED comes on if they're good.
Now, are fuses a common problem and something to check first?
No, fuses are normally an issue only if you connect too many strings in a row, usually more than 4 light sets. In this case, all the lights and all the connected sets will be out.
But the most common problem is caused by a bad shunt, and those are easily fixed with the quick fix trigger, right?
You've got it.
All right, so it seems that you've just thought of everything here.
There is actually more to this tool. We build in additional features to reduce your holiday frustrations and keep the fun in decorating.
Wow, what more could there be?
If it's dark outside and you need a little more illumination, we've added an LED light to help you navigate. The LED light, the sound, and bulb tester are powered by 3 button cell batteries, which are of course included. Also, once you've found the bulb you want to remove, we have a 2-way bulb puller to help you get them out, and sometimes they're really tight. And once they're out, we even give you 7 universal bulbs so you can finish the job.
But I have bunches of those little bags with the spare bulbs and fuses.
We've covered you there also. In the handle, we added compartments to store the various types, 2.5 and 3.5 volt bulbs, plus fuses.
Wow, the new Lightkeeper Pro will sure make it much easier to enjoy the holidays this year.
Right, and now you can enjoy that pre-lit tree or yard decorating knowing you have a pro nearby to assist. Miniature lights are not rocket science, but until now the tools to make the job of repairing them just weren't available.
Well, this is going to be one great holiday to decorate.
Keep your Lightkeeper Pro handy, and the Grinch won't be stealing your lights.